So let me make sure I get this timeline right. So obviously Manchester City versus Liverpool, we see Raheem Sterling and Joe Gomez go obviously have this little scrap or whatever you call it. Then triggers into Raheem Sterling then missing out on England due to obviously actions within the training camp and things like that. And then you get the England game where Joe Gomez is now booed coming onto the pitch, which for me is a bit mad. And this is what backs up my statement where I'm saying that fans support players more than they support their own clubs or even just a nationality. Because at the end of the day, this is a game that is England's, was it 1000th game? 1000th international game, and it's ruined because fans want to sit there and boo Joe Gomez because Raheem Sterling missed out on playing for England. Let me just be real. It's 11 players on a pitch. There's more. There's not just one. There isn't just Raheem Sterling. There isn't just whoever it is. But yet, Joe Gomez gets booed off. Now, I would love to see what happens with if this was the other way around. If Joe Gomez was in Raheem Sterling's shoes, would it be the same effort? Would it be the same? Would it be the same energy? No, it's not going to be the same energy. Why? Because people support Raheem Sterling FC. Like, it's one of those things where I'm looking at it and I can't believe what is going on. People need to understand that one man does not make a team, especially in a circumstance the way it is. They both were, they both did things. They both put hands on each other. They both made a situation maybe bigger than what it is. Who knows? I don't know. And like I said, I didn't want to show any light to this because obviously this is something that I don't really like doing too much negative media. But for me personally, this is something that everybody needs to be aware of. England is 11 players plus more. It's not about Raheem Sterling. And for me, I have to give one big respect to Raheem Sterling for putting out the statement he did. Raheem Sterling went on to Twitter and he ended up saying to all England fans, I wanted to leave things as it was, but tonight I have to speak again. It was hard for me to see my teammate get booed for something that was my fault. Joe hasn't done anything wrong, and for me to see someone who keeps his head down and work hard, especially after a difficult week, for him to be booed when he came on tonight was wrong. I've taken full responsibility and accepted the consequence. I felt as though I had to say this. Get home safe, everyone. Like, if Raheem Sterling can sit there and honestly and say what he has to say about it's his fault, he's taken responsibility, then why are we sitting here and we're having this conversation about you fans not backing all players? Because for me, like I said, if this was the other way round, Raheem Sterling would not be getting treated the way he is getting treated at all. Now, was going to drop this video as a 6-episode series, but I feel like for me right now is the right time to drop this video. I made a video called Fans Support Players More Than They Support Their Own Clubs. I'm going to try to drop it at some point, either today or tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to drop, but it's going to drop ASAP. Make sure you go take a look at it. I'm going to put it in the description below as well, so make sure you guys go check that out. But for me, come on, man, we need to understand that football is a team sport, and yes, it is transitioning into brands. It's transitioning into people being more than just a team now. People are supporting players more than they're supporting clubs. But in this circumstance, people need to understand these are two men, two humans who have made mistakes, who have made, it's football, man. It's passion at the end of the day. People are showing their passion for their sport, showing the passion for, whatever happened at Manchester City and Liverpool on the pitch. Obviously, Liverpool winning 3-1. Like, come on, man. This is something for me that needs to die down. It's something that people need to move forward from. And the media needs to stop paying attention and making it out such a big thing. And especially you fans, I understand that you feel like you have power, and yes, you do. But I feel like it's time to stop abusing your power and let these footballers be who they're going to be at the end of the day, plain and simple.
Football players in 2019 get more support than their actual clubs.
Social media has been a big change. With players now building their brands and showing us more than just the pitch, it's easier to become a fan, not just for the talent, but for finding similarities that we can relate to.
I think players are starting to obviously understand their influence a lot more, and they're also starting to become who they are themselves. I think there's not that much of a big facade on them being who they are anymore. I think the media is starting to slowly come to terms with, you know, players are doing a lot more than just football now. You know, they're NFL fans, they're basketball fans, they're fashion fans, they're creating fashion lines, they're doing, you know, amazing big campaigns with obviously Adidas, Nike, Puma, and all these other brands, you know, GQ magazine, all these different things. And I think, you know, the fans of clubs are obviously seeing those things.